PlayStation.
We're almost in orbit around Last Frontier. This is as close as I dare go until we know where we're going.
Why?
There is a large concentration of jump ships and drop ships within the system's gravity well.
Could be the locals using a documented pirate point, prepping a quick extraction in case things go south.
After our close encounter with that warship, I don't want to risk it. We'll contact Spears first and form a plan based on what he says.
Rihanna? What the hell are you doing here?
Your office said you were out here. Did you not receive our message through Comstar?
No. But admittedly, I've been a bit busy. I'm overseeing a geological survey on behalf of the Republic's government. But that was before the fighting erupted.
What fighting?
Some new hotshot pirate gang calling themselves Clan Ghost Bear.
Ghost Bear? There's more than one of them now.
The Kungsarmé's first freemen have been holding them back, waiting for reinforcements to arrive.
Spears, reinforcements aren't coming. Give us your coordinates. We're en route to pick you up and getting you out of here.
What? No. I have an entire survey team down here. I can't just abandon them, not over a pirate gang.
This isn't some pirate gang. It's something much worse and serious.
First I've heard of it. We've received no news from Comstar of war breaking out.
Well, it's here. These invaders have already taken multiple coreward systems. If they are here, this world is likely already lost.
Sebastian, he's telling the truth. We've seen it firsthand on multiple worlds now. This is serious.
Okay. I'll send you our coordinates. But I want extraction for both myself and my crew.
I have the food stores to accommodate 10 extra bodies, but I can't take excavators or other heavy equipment. You'll need to find another ship for those, or leave them behind.
Understood. Sending coordinates now. If things are really this dire, I need to close up my affairs here. Contact me again when you're in the area.
We will.
Extracting Spears from a war zone is gonna be its own challenge.
Not anything we haven't done before.
Not like this. If the Ghost Bears are fielding the same mechs and armored infantry as the Wolves, it's not gonna be easy. They fight like nothing else I've ever seen.
That's because no one has. Their tech is light years ahead of ours. Far beyond what even the Star League or even the Helm Memory Corps had.
What about the mech we salvaged from Rodrigo? Anything it can tell us about these invaders?
Only that the Wolves are playing on a whole nother level. Their entire interface and weapon mounting systems are vastly different from what we feel. It's like nothing I've ever seen. I'm trying to make heads or tails of how they do things, but we just don't have the facilities to properly work with their tech.
Any way that we can at least jury-rig it to be more compatible with our own?
Yeah, suppose I could. But we'll lose out on any unique capabilities their mechs might have that we just don't understand yet.
No point trying to understand tech we can't use anyways. Just treat them like any other mech in our hangar.
That I can do. But I'll need more time to make sure everything will work the way we want it to. I'll start testing things out right away.
Good. Even if we can't get full use of them, I'll gladly take any advantage we can get out of their tech we can use.
Well said.
So, how'd you manage to get your hands on this one?
It wasn't easy. On Rodrigo, we were able to hold the line and beat back a wave of hostiles calling themselves Clan Wolf.
So they can be beat.
I don't know. We won our first battle against them. Only for a reserve force to smash into us. They made short work of 2 whole mercenary commands and a Kungsarmé detachment. We barely made it off Rodrigo alive.
And the first freeman on Last Frontier?
They might be putting up a good fight now, but I wouldn't bet on them surviving. Not from this.
I see. So it's the end times and these invaders from beyond need to kill us all. Where do I fit in all this? Why rescue me?
Because you have something that might help us uncover who these clans really are. and what they want.
The data cores we found. At the end of the trail my father left.
The old Star League ones. Why do you think they have anything to do with this?
Brianna, let's show him.
The base we extracted the data cores from. We found this symbol on the primary blast doors.
We didn't know what to make of it at the time. But now...
Where was this taken?
In orbit above Highlghts, on the side of a Clan Wolf warship we flew by.
A warship? You serious? We need to get to Rosselhag.
What's there?
The nearest Interstellar Expeditions headquarters. That'll be the closest place I can pull your data cache info from. And I can also pension Prince Magnusson for the Republic to assist. We might already be sitting on the key to stopping this invasion. He'll want to help.
Agreed. Brianna, looks like we're heading to Rosselhag. Book us a jump ship immediately.
On it, Commander.
So, what's the verdict? Did we get it?
My team has gone over each partition of the core as we grab them. While all of us were so busy diving into the vast amounts of Star League-era data, what we should have been looking at was the vault itself.
Why? What's so important about that base?
We've pieced together schematics of the facility from bits of each recovered file. That whole base was built slightly over 70 years ago, not the hundreds we initially assumed. And in the plans, there are secondary data cores hidden deep below the facility.
You're saying we didn't get those secondary core? Fahad, I thought you said you grabbed everything.
Don't pin this on me. You were there too. We ran past the mech hangar straight to the CNC center. I patched in through there, grabbed everything I could before we torched the place and ran.
Then you likely missed it. This data store was well hidden in a sub-basement below the mech hangars. You likely couldn't even get access to this area through the CNC center.
So... that means we left whatever was there for Comstar to grab.
If you torched the CNC center, it's highly likely that Comstar didn't even know it was there. They would have seen the mechs as the biggest prize after the core.
So what are you suggesting?
The real prize in that vault may still be resting under the facility waiting for us to take it.
You want us to go back there, don't you?
What? Are you mad? No!
In case you didn't notice, there's a war going on. Deep space derelict bases aren't high on anyone's priority list right now.
Yeah. Well, if we think this base is somehow related to the clans, what makes you think they won't be there?
Other than the fact it was already long abandoned and far from where their current front lines are?
Sorry, Sebastian, I agree with Fahad on this one. That base was fully stocked with mechs and equipment, likely advanced supplies for this very invasion. I wouldn't want to go back there alone.
What if I could grab us an escort?
Who do you have in mind?
I don't know. I'll need to ask around. Now that news of the war is common knowledge, mercs are in high demand. I'll need some time to see who's sitting on the fence.
Very well. We'll start moving in that direction, but we won't be able to stay idle while you figure everything out. We'll move on the vault after you line us up an escort.
Fair enough. Well, I better get to it then.
On your knees. On your knees!
Father, you will pay for this.
We've cleared the facility.
And you Rebirths did it without our best warriors there to defend it.
That was your mistake.
Do you intend to take us as bondsmen? We would rather commit bondsref than serve as your prisoners.
Not sure what that means. But your lives are in our hands now.
Anyone else? We have business in the facility, in the main terminal room.
One of their techs locked us out of the system. But there is a biometric access panel that seems to be running from a backup generator.
You're coming with us. You point us in the right direction.
And lend a hand.
Handprint accepted. System unlocked.
Savages. This is why the Inner Sphere must be saved from you. You will need special access codes to plug back into the system. Which you do not have. So this foolish exercise is over.
You've been waiting a long time for this. Get what you came for.
This facility had all vital material wiped. There is nothing for you here. Mr. Fox, how can you...
Talk to me, Dad.
Deserter's son.
Not all valuable intel was wiped out.
He violated his directive to not father children. You are free birth. Just like him. Unworthy of drawing breath.
Careful. You can talk us into executing you right here.
I will save you the trouble. Allow me to commit Bondsref, and I will no longer be in the presence of the son of a freeborn deserter.
Still don't know what that word means.
I'm not gonna kill you. But you are gonna be a prisoner of a free-born deserter's son.
So, Spears, how are our guests?
Strangely cooperative. Well, a few, like our chatty friend, are shocked by the notion of being captured by, as they put it, freeborn barbarians. Overall, the group has been very forward. They ask if we're claiming them as bondsmen.
What does that even mean?
Supposedly, the clans do not treat POWs the same way we would. Where POWs to the Great Houses are imprisoned as political enemies or for later ransom, bondsmen are effectively adopted into the clan and expected to quickly assimilate with their captors.
Could that just be a ruse to trick us?
Always a possibility. Which is why I'm keeping them under guard, but strangely, I think they are sincere in their intentions. Most have been very forward with sharing information. And all of it has been very illuminating.
What have they said?
Before we took them captive, they were affiliated with Clan Diamond Shark.
Another one. How many clans are there?
According to them, 17.
Dear Lord, we've only seen 6 of them so far.
So what were these diamond sharks doing all the way out here?
Taking stock of their property. He said this base was established to support the Diamond Shark branch of Intelsar, their former clandestine service branch.
So, wait, my father, he was a spy for these diamond sharks?
That's the early theory. Some details I'm still trying to piece together myself.
I just can't believe that. I suspected Dad was related to the people who followed Kerensky into Exodus, but never this.
I don't think any of us did. But your father's credentials to this place make it pretty clear that he worked for the clans at some point.
Yeah, about those codes. I have some bad news about those.
What now?
Our prisoners seem pretty shocked that you had those Intelsar access codes. It looks like the clan noticed. I'm being told that the warriors that lead the expedition here would have been alerted to us accessing the base with those credentials.
You couldn't have bothered to lead with that, Sebastian?
We would have to fight through them either way. The second we landed here, they were made aware of our presence. We still have an entire hidden data core to download.
Well, ain't that the cherry on this shit Sunday?
Aren't our captured POWs enough of a prize?
Not without hard data validating who they are and what kind of information they can provide. We need both, otherwise we might as well have nothing.
Great. In for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. Spears, your team better be busting their asses trying to get your needed data ASAP. I don't want to stay here a moment more than we need to.
You'll be the first to know when they're done.
Rihanna, keep your eyes glued to the horizon. Something tells me this is far from over.
I will, Commander.
Commander, we cleared the exosphere. Heading to the jump ship. No hostiles following.
Good.
We lucked out. This far from the front, Diamond Sharks had only what they call Salama warriors. Troops too old or unqualified to serve on the front lines.
If that was their worst, I would hate to see us go up against their best. Especially after your father's cult sent them into a frenzy.
Yeah. Turns out he really was one of them. Spying on the inner sphere to prep for this invasion all along.
Somehow I doubt that. Captives don't seem to have a high opinion of this Intelser, or its operatives. Nick might have been loyal to Intelser, or the Diamond Sharks at one point. But it's clear he eventually abandoned that fight. Otherwise, he would never have married your mother. Or had you.
Even if Nick wanted to remain loyal, from what I guess Save Intelser, it appears the clan's lost interest and abandoned the organization long ago.
They care enough to see me as a loose end.
Well, of course you are. You and Nick are the reason we even found their hidden bases in the first place.
And now we have even more data caches and live prisoners to unveil more secrets about them.
Yeah. But I feel like all we've accomplished is paint targets on all our backs.
Maybe to the Diamond Sharks. But it appears these clans are somewhat insular. You're a loose end and potential embarrassment to the Sharks. The other clans could likely care less about you.
So, Commander, where to now?
I'm not sure. The clans don't seem like they have any intention of leaving. And I imagine the Great Houses are preparing a counteroffensive.
And it's clear from their operations out here. The Sharks and other clans have hidden data caches and logistic networks scattered among the periphery. That information would be invaluable to the right people.
Interstellar expeditions heading into the fight?
The company's mission was always to uncover the secrets of the Star League and finding Kerensky's lost fleet. But that's yesterday's game. Kerensky's descendants have come from beyond, and IE is sitting on the most accurate star charts of systems beyond the Inner Sphere's borders. And now, a number of prisoners and data caches that could point to the clan's hidden logistics centers behind their lines.
You're already angling on how to pivot and profit off of all this.
How we can profit off of this. Look at the bright side, kid. We play our cards right. We get to keep all the money.
Going to go ahead and post, again, sorry it took so long to get it posted. I was just, again, making sure that I was, in fact, done with Shadow of Kerensky.
This is Major Stalgard. My forces are on the ground. Status check. Scimitar's reporting for duty.
My unit's with you, Major.
Just got the word from up top. Clanners are about to drop into the heart of the city. Our only shot against these steel monsters is to present a united front.
The honor of securing Martigo belongs to Clan Wolf. Then we shall take it.
You'll find no honor here. Just resistance. All units, advance to the city. Time for some payback.
Take it easy, Major. You heard Stalgard. We need to fight as a team, or they'll blow you to bits before you even get a shot at any payback.
Wolves, we are pitted against unworthy opponents. Re-educate them on true combat.
New target, Blackhawk.
We've got incoming. Now let's educate them on inner sphere resolve.
Target destroyed.
We've had our asses handed to us and we're still standing. New Starbug is ours. Let's send them back to the void.
New target, Madcap.
Living on our target.
Target acquired. New target, Target destroyed.
Sounds like they're turning tail. I guess we proved worthy opponents. They found no easy marks here.
We didn't wipe them off the face of the planet, Major.
No. But every victory counts. We need to slow down this invasion force threatening our galaxy. Bit by bit. Now that we have these clanners on the run, we're going to keep it that way. Get back and prepare to head back out. We have wolves to hunt down. We have the position of these wolves locked in. It's time to take the fight to them and show them our warriors are not lambs for slaughter. Hell yeah!
We still need to tread carefully and not bite off more than we can chew. We've still got a lot to learn about this enemy.
No! We let up and give them time to regroup. They'll pick us apart with their tech. We'll only win this fight if we close the gap and don't let their weapons rip us apart.
That is a good call to tread with caution, Commander. Their machines are powerful. There's no hitting the reset button out there.
I know. One wrong move, and there'll be no need to cremate me.
We've caught up to one of their forces.
Or they were waiting for us.
We'll bring them down either way.
You spheroids have courage attacking us on an uneven playing field like this. Perhaps you can be guided into the way of the clans.
We do things our own way here. See? They're not so tough. They're like common bullies. You push back, and they lose their nerve. I'd say they're a little more uncommon.
I've detected wolves formed up at an outpost up ahead.
They look like they've already detected us too.
We should split our forces. Make your set check. Swing wide and scout ahead for any enemies. Copy that.
Fools, we do not care what condition we leave you with. One piece or a million pieces. The choice is yours.
This is Star Colonel Will Raddick of the 16th Battle Cluster. We've come to ensure victory over these Surats.
We can handle this, Star Colonel. The glory is ours.
If you could, we would not be here. So you could either forfeit a share of the glory, or earn 100% of this defeat on your codex.
On second thought, your aid is greatly accepted, Star Colonel.
Sounds like we've got more headaches coming. Rihanna, be on the lookout.
They're scrambling, that's all. They're not used to their enemy pushing back.
I'm more worried about their next push.
We need to keep squeezing. Let's keep pressing on.
Still quiet up here, Commander.
Major Setsec. Sit rep.
Encountered some puny things. Look like fireflies. Shouldn't be a problem.
Sounds like they're running out of resources. They're all over us. They're latching onto our cockpits.
They're swarming me! Get it off me! Get it off me!
They're not normal infantry.
Sounds like those puny things pack a punch.
Commander, not to make a bad situation worse, but there is indeed another dropship dropping down near your position.
You Surats have had your fun, but this exercise will go no further.
Shit! They're trying to bottleneck us.
Target acquired.
Don't let them hit your cockpit! Don't... Ah!
Target destroyed.
Commander, the Scimitars and Outlaws are all down.
We still have control.
I'd hate to see things out of control.
I think you need to get out of there while you're still in good enough shape, Commander. I'll prep for evac.
There's still wolves on the ground, but we can win this fight.
He's right, Rihanna. We'll see this through.
A corpse cannot collect C-bills, Commander. Our contract has an out. It's gone from bad to worse, Commander. You've got more wolves approaching and fast.
We've pushed past the limit, Major. Now it's time to cut losses.
You mean cut and run?
Call it what you want. Rihanna!
I've carved you a path out.
I knew it! You only fight for profit!
New target.
You will be branded cowards! Just another hired gun that abandoned the people of Rosselhag!
And you're sentencing your men to death if you don't evacuate!
Target acquired.
Lance target received!
Made it!
And in something resembling one piece.
Target
Enemy mech down.
New target.
Shared target identified.
Commander, Spears just transmitted the coordinates to his secure location. But there is the small matter of these ghost bears standing in your way. This sector is hot with movement. With the first Dracons in the area, but their hands are full. They can't spare any manpower right now.
Then we're on the clock.
My bags are packed. Just waiting for my ticket out. I'd like to get out of here before Last Frontier's one giant crater.
Just hang tight, Spears. We're your ticket out. By the sounds of it, we need to handle some business first.
Yeah, those explosions sure as hell aren't thunder.
Beware, Commander. I'm picking up activity across the canyon ahead of you. You know these clanners will be more than happy to sit back and take pot shots.
We'll need to close the gap in a hurry. We let them turn this into a range contest, we're already dead in the water.
Silverman, we have Sir Captain Kerensky's orders. These unspeakable barbarians will suffer for their savagery at the claws of the great ghost bear.
All right, the patrol is down. But these clanners, they fight like actual bears. They're not handing us an inch out here. We need to press on.
I'm not trying to hit the panic button here, Jake. But this secure location I'm holed up in, it's feeling more unsecured by the minute.
We're moving as fast as we can. Like we told you, your little pirate band are actually souped-up killing machines that have hit the inner sphere like lightning. So cut us some slack.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Not every day a war hits your galaxy out of nowhere.
Yeah, so are we. So is everyone. They haven't given us a chance to wrap our head around it. They're too busy blowing heads off.
Brace yourselves, Commander. According to my sensors, you've got more of those souped-up killing machines nearby. Looks like they're across another canyon.
Still trying to fight this battle on their terms.
They seem like a patient lot.
Then we gotta try and beat them at their own game. These bears are tough, but we can't shit our pants on them.
The ground and walls are shaking. If you don't hurry, you'll be extracting a corpse. We won't leave you behind. We're coming.
These threats put Second Devilar into the ground. They put Sean into the ground. We must return the favor.
Sounds like whatever happened, someone really poked these bears.
Even more reason to get Spears and get the hell out of here.
I just intercepted some communications logs from before we landed. Apparently, the Freeman took out a high-ranking ghost bear, among many casualties they suffered.
No wonder she's pissed.
And it's proof that whoever they are not heartless savages.
Don't know about that. What we've seen says otherwise.
The atmospherics are really starting to do a number on my sensors, Commander. But I'm picking up signatures off and on. Looks like more bears are trying to pick you off.
I got eyes on them. We just gotta wait it out and choose our shots well. Alright, Spears, we're inching closer. We may get to you before you need to make a break for it out into the open. That is comforting.
All units, these freebirds are approaching the marked structure. Mass up and brace for contact. We will cut these Surats down at the knees.
Surats? She must be talking about us.
They seem to have their own vocabulary.
I don't like their bark or their bite. Are they truly that formidable? I've seen it all on the battlefield, but nothing like this. All right, Spears, I've got eyes on your location. We need to handle these remaining bears before we can pull you out. Please, get me out. That's why we're here.
There is significant hostile activity, Commander. They will try and swamp you.
This is Eric Daniels, the first Dracons. Need an assist? Couldn't hurt. Our hands have been freed up. Your eye in the sky fed us your position. We're headed to you.
No amount of help will spare you what is coming. You spheroid trash killed members of my family. And we will avenge our fallen in the name of Kerensky and the great Ghost Bear.
That is one angry ghost bear.
Good. Can use it to our advantage.
New target, Vulture. Target acquired.
Enemy mech eliminated. Narc successful, Commander.
Just lost a component. That Surat will pay for that. Firing a knock!
Target.
Your focusing target.
Target destroyed.
We cannot dishonor ourselves by wasting any more lives or ammo on these freebirds. Ghost Bears, we must pull out. I will report this loss to Star Captain Kabrinsky myself.
Your strategy paid off, Commander.
She was blinded by rage. Guess these inhuman clanners are human after all. Thanks for the extra guns, Daniel. Hey, we all need to band together against these monsters. What do you say you finally get me the hell out of here? I think you've waited long enough.
I'll see you both on board.
Christian, we're on the outskirts of the spaceport.
And we need your kind of help, Commander. I've already charted your path to the spaceport. Expect resistance all the way through.
Copy that.
My command lance and I are tied with their forces in the surrounding civilian population zones, trying to minimize collateral damage. But that's proving to be a difficult task. I can only spare a few forces right now until we beat them back.
I understand. Hang in there. We'll plow the road for Magnuson and his cohorts.
We're here to give you a hand, Commander.
Sounds like we'll need it.
Good luck. We all need it right now.
We have spheroid filth approaching from the outskirts. Call them to pieces.
Keep moving, Commander. We cannot guarantee safe passage for Magnuson or the others until this area is clear.
I don't think any safety can be guaranteed these days.
These monsters either kill you or take you prisoner and brainwash you.
Brainwash you? Sound like fanatics.
According to my readout, you've got one more stop before you reach the edge of the spaceport.
And let me guess, we're hitting a heavy wall of resistance?
All the way through.
All units stationed at the spaceport, take up defensive positions. They must be attempting to smuggle a vital asset out of here.
There's more bloodthirsty fanatics coming at us. We just dropped another group of them, Rihanna. We're forging ahead. Let's knife through these bastards.
Target acquired.
Let's kill right there.
Wow.
You heard him, Commander. You're nearly there. You just need to clear out the remaining forces trying to hold the perimeter.
And make sure the spaceport is still standing, so we can get the Prince out of here. We're running out of bodies.
Order dictates we must destroy all of you and claim this spaceport in the world of Earthling in the name of Clan Wolf. Face me.
I'm gonna honor my contract, and that means keeping this spaceport out of your hands.
These clanners seem to love ritualized combat.
Good. I'll try and cut the head off their unit and end this thing.
Try not to destroy the spaceport in the process, or Prince Magnuson will be stuck here.
Incoming mercenary units. They're very present.
Nice.
Make them feel
Target acquired.
Enemy mech down.
Whoa, nice headshot.
Target destroyed.
Commander, not reading any additional Clan Wolf signatures in the area.
Looks like the spaceport doesn't belong to the Wolves after all.
Good work, Commander. We'll need to get Prince Magnuson and the others here as soon as possible. The Wolves will not take this lying down.
Copy that. Their way through is as secure as it's gonna get.
And the next phase here is the first piece. Now, after the last mission, which took place here at Rosalhague, you can see we're kind of entered the free roam and can go wherever you like. But let's go ahead with the next mission here, the first piece. The first piece, one of the data packets is housed inside the Toro Communication Satellite Station.
All that resides within it is property of Clan Ghostbear. Do not make us destroy it.
Sending out a distress call from Pinnacle. The Toro Comm Center is being fired upon. Please, help us.
Sounds like they've already reached the communications hub.
The Pinnacle Guardsmen are attempting to defend it, but they're dropping like flies.
We're on our way.
Whether they take the communications hub or destroy it,
We won't get our hands on the data packet. We'll have to try and make sure they can't do either.
but these Ghost Bears, they mean business.
So do we. All right, Rihanna, we've reached the comms hub. Watch our backs.
Copy that, Commander.
Target destroyed.
hostiles, Commander.
Thank you.
You fended them off.
Kept my arm from getting blowed off.
You just saved a lot of innocent lives. We had better recover the data packet that's inside that
One of the
communication
Atlas is
box.
pretty banged up.
With how much punishment that building took, it could give out at any second. Time for a breather, Commander. There is still plenty of work to do.
Thankfully, I was right. They had the data packet contained in the old logs. It's a miracle you were able to extract it before the building came down. Locking in.
Commander, I've marked the target structures on the map. They are all showing Ghost Bear units stationed in defensive positions.
Greeting parties. At least we won't be cold for long.
Remember, you need to level each of them to activate the embedded intel that will broadcast the short burst of encrypted telemetry to form the entire data packet.
Copy that.
Transmission. Backing off. Good work, Commander. The structural failure of the munitions depot just triggered the transmission of one of the data pieces.
We've got your target, Commander. Enemy mech destroyed.
The facility just hit complete structural failure. We received the next piece of data. Seems like every weapon they have in the area is headed your way, Commander.
Thanks for the extra kick in the ass.
Moving on your 6, Commander.
I got eyes on the target spaceport.
And you need to destroy every inch of it to activate the data transmission.
I'm on it.
Target destroyed.
Focus target has been updated.
Nice, took that head right off.
Good kill with the headshot. The spaceport has fully collapsed.
We get the shard?
It just came in. You did it, Commander. All targets have been obliterated. We just received the final data transmission. Spears has given a thumbs up. He can now piece together the entire data pack.
Good. Now I can get off this damn ice cube.
You came through, Commander, and you didn't freeze to death in the process. It took some doing, but I finally pieced together the shards. It's now ready to click into place with the rest. And the next mission is Smoke and Mirrors.
What do you see above, Rihanna?
Scores of hostile mechs are advancing on your current position. You need to head them off.
Smoke Jaguars. Well, this should be fun.
Based on the casualties Chusar Mandalay has reported, I don't think there's much fun to be had, Commander. But you will need to hold them off long enough for Mandalay and his forces to retrieve the data packet from the cliffside safe.
Is there no smoke jaguar strong enough to slice through this inner sphere trash? These bandits are trying to rob us.
They're almost in, Commander.
Tell them to hurry. They're gonna keep coming.
Target, Ryogen. Target destroyed.
Launch targets engaged. Mech has been dispatched. Moving on launch target.
Weapons trained on Narch target.
How many resources must we sacrifice against these weaklings? This is pathetic.
Dude, now it's dropping right on top of me. Fuck.
Enemy dropship coming in right on top of you.
Dude, they just blew the shit out of my damn Atlas.
Weapons on Narch target. Enemy mech destroyed. Boom! Right in the face.
Bingo, Commander. Mandalay's cracked into the safe and retrieved the data packet.
Not a moment too soon.
Let's get you back to the ship. We need those other data packs.
Excellent work, Commander. I was beginning to think that data packet would stay buried in those cliffs for good. Next is ticking down.
Bad news, Commander. The smoke jaguars have already formed up at the manufacturing depot, so prepare to walk right into a fight.
The other clans might have reported our raids. That doesn't bode well for us.
But the depot is still standing.
Which means we can still get the data packet. We know they're not savage enough to destroy their own stuff. Headed there now.
But you know they are savage enough to kill you, Commander. And they'll do it with a smile on their face.
Oh yeah, most bloodthirsty clanners we've faced yet. But we got one more data pack to go. I'm seeing this through.
Spears requested support from the Kava guards in the area, but they're still tied up with jaguars at the Kava Palace. We can't rely on them showing up.
Isn't that a repair bay? We got 2 repair bays.
These gladiators are easy to rip the head off of.
New target.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Got that fucker's head too. Got that one's head too. Just obliterated that thing.
New target.
Enemy mech destroyed. Shared target identified. How'd you?
Nice.
Wow, awesome shot. Dog deployed on target.
Nice.
The remaining Jaguar forces are standing down, Commander.
Thank God. Then we gotta retrieve the final data pack out of this manufacturing depot and make this job worthwhile.
Agreed. We will send in a ground team to recover it, and we'll get out of Dodge. See you back on board, Commander.
With that final data pack in our hands, now my team can get to work and start piecing these things together. I'll give you a heads up when we've assembled the core. So we got a little bit of time to get things in order before heading on to the next part. Accept and depart.
Commander, your path to the entrance is crawling with hostiles. Your only way through is through them.
Well, I didn't think they were here to open the door for us.
No, we gotta kick it in.
You freebird trespassers have stepped onto Diamond Shark property. You will be prosecuted without mercy.
Oh, we've fought against you clanners enough now to know mercy's not on the table.
We've got mechs coming at us from both sides.
Looks like they're gonna throw every piece of hardware they've got at us to try and keep us out.
I took this gig knowing what we're up against. All right. We took their first shots and aren't in a million pieces. That's a start. But we gotta keep pushing forward.
Dash.
You spineless threats. This facility is filled with scientists and techs. You'll find no honor in this.
Honor's not what we're here for. God damn it. You blast a few down, there's already more breathing down your neck.
Oh, they're relentless bastards. Keep moving. Don't hand them any easy targets.
These bastards aren't slowing down yet.
Neither can we.
By Kerensky, you will not breach this line.
Don't you? Wow, awesome shot.
Do the talking.
We're knocking on the door, Mason. Just one more force standing between us. Then we're home free.
Then let's reel them in and knock them down. Yeah, you fought to the bitter end, pal.
Sensors are all quiet, Commander. You're clear to head inside.
You made it to the door, Commander. That's half the battle. Now stand by and let Markson secure the facility. Once we get the green light, we'll head inside and see what's what.
Spears was right, Commander. There is a massive force racing towards us.
I was hoping his intel was faulty on this one, but we just jumped the waters. How much longer until they drop?
You're already out of time.
Then we're forced to stand and fight while Spears and his team extract the data.
And they're likely sending better warriors, not the aged-out cannon fodder we faced when we got here.
They're about to hit the ground.
How did you Surits get those codes to this facility?
They belonged to my father.
New target, Blackhawk.
He was clearly weak. He's having sure you never took your first breath. Now, we'll make sure you take your last.
Not to make matters worse, but you've got more diamond sharks hitting the field.
Your very existence is an affront to our clan. My mercenary scum on the field. We will show its honor with whatever strength looks like. I must eject!
Just crashed off an enemy mech.
Right in the face.
What do you see in the top, Brianna?
Another diamond shark dropship.
They really want you dead.
We're gonna have to keep disappointing them.
Lost the component.
Whew, thank goodness.
And waiting for more of their friends to arrive. Spears better have collected all that data.
Alright, Commander, I've secured all the data. With the shark circling to take our heads off, I'm more than ready to link up with you and Markson and get the hell out of here.
This message is to the son of the free birth traitor. Your father may have deserted us, but you will not.
I'd say we pushed our luck to the limit, Commander. Let's get the hell out of here.
I've marked the location of the dropships, Commander.
We've got a long hike there, and I expect we've got a bumpy road ahead. They can't afford to let me live.
It appears your first bumps are waiting for you around that corner up ahead.
These sharks want blood. Let's give it to them.
You'll pay for your father's sins.
We can't count on those dropships staying in one piece. We need to pick up the pace here.
Target destroyed.
Stall that free birth. I want the ground red with his traitor's blood.
They're getting frustrated.
Good. They're vulnerable
Hey,
when they fight angry.
did I miss a repair bay? Was there a repair bay back there that I wasn't paying attention to?
Dropships.
Alright, this should be a quick headshot. There we go.
Awesome shot. We're on your target, Commander.
Target effectively set. Savage kill right there.
You've cleared the path to the dropships, Commander.
And they're still intact.
Then let's blow out of here.
What are you waiting for, Commander?
Sorry, pal. We got a flight to catch.
Let's get you out of there, Commander, before more sharks are nipping at your heels.
If Spears ever suggests we come back here again, I'll